It's coming, the road to immortality. Remember one thing, the 2-night event, the grand spectacular that is XIW Immortality.
The Chicago.
Look like we got a word from the XIW chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, Chairman Brown making his way to the ring. He has something to say regarding a couple of announcements to make. We're going to hear from him in a second, see what's going on. This is Immortality, the red carpet's out. Alright, XIW Universe, welcome to night 2 of XIW Immortality. Now, without taking too much away from CO Larry and his congratulations post, I do want to say congratulations to all the superstars who competed at night 1 and made Immortality exactly what we say it is, and that is the grand stage, the big show, the showcase, the superstars, the moment, the memories, the matches. That's what it's about. You see the marquee behind me that says exactly that. You see me standing in the middle of this ring as I pace back and forth. It's about the road to immortality. It's about taking those steps to greatness. And speaking of those steps, the top of those steps, at the very top of those steps, is the XIW World Heavyweight Championship. Now, hats off to the XIW World Heavyweight Champion, Jason Dixon, and the walking weapon, Jaden Walker, who is still your XXW Extreme Champion, and XXW, one half of your XXW Tag Team Champions. We are working on new belts for those for the 2K23 season, so those are coming, but it is what it is. Now, in his attempt to once again become Jaden 3 belts, he qualified because he didn't successfully defend the title. He had a rematch. He thought he had a rematch, but he didn't. Dixon said if he could beat him, he gets the match. So he beat him, Def Jam rules, and he got the match. Now, he called the match an Ultimate Submission match, and he did. But the Ultimate Submission match didn't specify where the submissions will take place. Therefore, the match ended in a 2-2 draw. Now, I watched it. I was in gorilla position, and I saw the 2 quick submission victories that Dixon did get in the ring, and that last submission victory that Walker got outside the ring, which led in a draw. Now, due to that was the nature of the match and submissions had to happen inside of the ring, even though it wasn't specified, that is the normal rules of how matches go. But this is the XIW World Heavyweight Championship, and I will not allow it to go unanswered, undefinitively being who is the undisputed champion, who is the guy. So therefore, it is by the power vested in me that I announce that before the main event, because the Street Fighter Vincent Xander and the XIW Universal Heavyweight Champion prizefighter will still main event this night too, but before that match, we will find out who is the XIW World Heavyweight Champion, as the XIW World Heavyweight Champion, the troubleshooter Jason Dixon, defends his title against the walking weapon Jaden Walker and the sadistic Joker. And the winner, and this will be a triple threat Extreme Rules elimination match, and the winner of this match will undecisively be the XIW World Heavyweight Champion. That is all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, XIW Immortality continues, and the next match will be a Monsters Ball match between Gorilla Cruz and the XIW United States Champion, The Monster. Behemoth, and it will be for the XIW United States Championship. What a great season, what a great year. Immortality, hope you all have loved the action so far, as we have so much planned for you. Now, the mayor of Ape City has been on its hair, looking very impressive in the T4 series, and Team Tap Out knew that he was getting an opportunity at the United States Championship, and Team Tap Out always embraces the opportunity to bring more gold home. As you see, we still have the Universal Championship match, as the 2023 Grand Battle winner, the Street Fighter Vincent Xander, takes on the XIW Universal Heavyweight Champion, the Prize Fighter Quadri J. And we have that XIW World Heavyweight Championship match part 2. But coming to the ring now is none other than Gorilla Cruz. Ape City versus everybody. As we said, in all 6 matches of the T4 series, Gorilla Cruz got every pinfall. Now, there was some downsides, losing the singles matches, losing the 6-man, but even in those matches, Cruz getting all the victories, Cruz lasting to the end. It just made a strong, dominant case for the mayor of Ape City. And that Gorilla Lock, that G-Lock as he likes to call it, it took down a couple of people. Tanner felt it in a triple threat. All versions of Sam Hain felt it. It's quite impressive, to say the least. Actually, we see the sign, we see the arena. Hope y'all appreciate the work. I mean, this is, 2 parts things we're working on. You see the smoke, you know what that means. Your XIW United States Champion making his way to the ring, representing the Asylum. The Asylum has slowly been adding gold to their ranks, locking up the United States Championship ever since Sadistic Joker's run, actually. So it's been quite impressive, to say the least. And we all know the rules of Monsters Ball. And that is, there is no outside the ring. There is no stage. Monsters Ball, you stay within these ropes and you fight. So the mayor of Ape City, the Monster Behemoth, the great stage of them all, the big stage, Behemoth, looking at that United States Championship. Showing it to Gorilla Cruz. Dante Chen refereeing this match, gonna call it right down the middle. Gorilla Cruz missing the splash there. Behemoth to that second rope. Beautiful shoulder tackle from the monster. Follows it up with the elbow. Behemoth going into a crossface there. Gorilla Cruz with the powerbomb into a Samoan drop. Gorilla Cruz with snake eyes. And Gorilla Cruz attacking the ankle of Behemoth. Behemoth stomping the arm into the cover. Forearm to the face. Cruz with the kick out at 2. Gorilla Cruz with that Ape City spike, missing the splash. Beautiful discus punch from Behemoth. Behemoth snake eyes to Cruz. Gorilla Cruz with the reversal. Misses the spear. Went for that city limits. Nobody home. And a beautiful full Nelson slam from the monster. Overhead belly to belly suplex by Cruz. Beautiful. Superman punch. City limits. Cruz hits the city limits. Cruz off the ropes. Cruz hits the big splash. Into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Behemoth. That one was close. Behemoth with the reversal. Claw slam. And Behemoth kicks out again. Cruz off the ropes again. Cruz off the ropes, misses the big splash. nowhere to go, nowhere to run. You see the XXW and XIW proudly presenting this one. And Gorilla Cruz with the kick out. Behemoth went for another brother. Cruz with the big boot. Gorilla Cruz with the fallaway slam. And another claw slam from Cruz into the cover. And Behemoth kicks out. City limits. City limits from Cruz. Behemoth with the punch. Cruz hits the big splash from the top rope into the cover. And Behemoth kicks out again. Cruz looking for the Gorilla Lock. Gorilla Lock locked in. Center of the ring. Behemoth taps. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and new XIW United States Champion, Gorilla Cruz. Kicking out of the Avalanche Behemoth Bomb. Kicking out of the Buckle Behemoth Bomb. In the end, City Limits. The big splash from the top. And the mayor of Ape City is your new XIW United States Champion. This has to look even better for Gorilla Cruz. What a run he has had. Gorilla Cruz laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, as Immortality continues, we heard the back and forth. We saw two men trying to create their future here in XIW. Now, MX is making his debut and is looking to make a statement that he's going to go into the 2K23 season. He's going to go on into great pastures and just be great here in XIW. And that's a logic you gotta support. That's a logic you gotta get behind, because what he's saying is he's gonna be the guy. He wants to get noticed. Can't say that I'm mad at that. In fact, the feat in itself is very impressive. Because sometimes in this world, you gotta believe in yourself. And you gotta be willing to bet on yourself. Johnny Walker is a former XIW United States champion. Had a very decent little run. And he made some words that he is the greatest, he is the best. These words didn't sit over too well with MX, and this has led us to this match. Now, these two gentlemen have 5 minutes to get put on a map, get noticed. You know, this is immortality. You never know who's watching that gorilla position. You never know who's in the back looking for that next guy to possibly manage. The next guy to take to the top. Management could be looking for a new guy to sign. We know that the XIW draft is coming up. All superstars are eligible. This 5-minute showcase could be exactly what these two men need to go on, get noticed, and do what it takes to go to the top here in XIW. Or depending on their style, even show up in XXW. But this is immortality. This is our big show. This is the grand stage for them all. And here comes Demon Fuel himself, Johnny Walker. As Johnny Walker makes his way to the ring, Johnny Walker said he's refocused, repurposed, reinvested in XIW. Refocused, redetermined in his quest to be Johnny fucking Walker, to be the best. And we're all here for it. We getting to witness it. We get to see it. Dante Chen out there, and he's gonna call this right down the middle as he always does. Checking both guys, getting it started. And if you notice, I want to point something out that they might not have told you all yet. If you notice the ring crew's positioning of the Immortality logo, the other Immortality logo, both logos say something. One is the infinity symbol, because you make a name for yourself on this stage. Your possibilities are endless. They're infinite. Just like you as a star would be infinite. Now, if you notice the other positioning of the ring, you see how it's positioned to where it says the greatest stage of them all. It says what immortality is. But the start of every match, the superstars have to walk towards each other. And they have to walk that road. They have to walk that line of immortality. That's something you might not have noticed. It's just a little something I wanted to point out to you all, as the crew does such a great work on the designs and the rings. You see the XXW corners, you see the XIW corners. You know, it's just what we do here. And M-Max, let me not get away from this action. You see XIW booth, the XXW booth. We got Dixon versus Walker. We got Street Fighter Vincent Xander versus Prize Fighter for the Universal. Dixon and Walker for the XIW World Heavyweight Championship. So much greatness, so much is going to go to L. Johnny Walker with the pulling side suplex into the senton. Walker, a little bit of snake eyes there. Went for the senton again. MX able to get out the way and out of nowhere with that roundhouse kick. Just knocking Johnny Walker's head off. MX to the top rope. Spinning heel kick from the top. Johnny Walker with that straight jacket clutch. Locked in on MX. MX able to escape the hold. Walker's not done. Walker forearms to the lower back of MX. Followed up with a backstabber. And Walker into a crossface. He doesn't have the arm hook, but will it be enough? Wrenching back on the lower back of MX. MX able to escape the hold. But Walker's up to his feet. Walker off the rope, springboard clothesline. Went for the senton, nobody home. MX kicking the knee of Johnny Walker. MX with the clothesline. MX to the top rope. Hits the knee. MX, what could he be looking for? He's waiting on Walker to get up. Super kick by MX. And Walker kicks out. MX waiting on Walker to get up. Walk. Clothesline to the outside. And these two fight to a draw. But ladies and gentlemen, look like we're going to have a little word from the XXW champion, Josh Armstrong. And there's the team tap out, the man above all, the prize fighter Quadri J, walking to the ring. And that's Drew Tanner and Gorilla Cruz. What could this be? Normally Josh Armstrong speaks. Prize fighter standing right there as Team Tap Out heads to the ring. Your XXW champion, the XXW Showcase of Immortality, still coming. We know Armstrong will defend that title against Taz Thomas, but Armstrong has something to say. So let me get this straight. AM Heat, you must think you run Team Tap Out. You must think that you're the enforcer of Team Tap Out. You must think that you're a shark in these waters. Or I don't know. Or you must think that you had a great showing in the T4 series, which we all know that's not the case. But I tell you what is the case. By the power vested in me, I have been given the duty to inform you the results of the T4 series. Now, we were supposed to have a 3-on-3 War Games match, but you decided to drop out after match 6 because you lost a chairs match against the Looney One Wild Rage. The match wasn't necessarily meant for you to win. It was to test your resiliency, test your heart, test your fortitude, test the submissions, test just to see what you can do. And you failed. We know that every pinfall and submission that happened in the T4 series, whether it was in tag matches or singles matches, and he won the triple threat match 6, was done by Gorilla Cruz. So it goes without saying that Gorilla Cruz is officially not only the mayor of Ape City, but he's in Team Tap Out, as you saw from him coming with me to the ring. And the prize fighter has also given me the duty to inform you all that the Portsmouth Punisher, the straight shooter, is also in Team Tap Out, because we thought about it and we said, you know what? You know, everybody came to the ring. Jaden's getting ready for that big match. He had such a hellacious fight at night 1, so he's icing himself up and getting ready. Because you heard what Chairman Cage said. So, it is what it is. But, my thing is, it was a tough night for night 1, Jaden. But, you join Team Tap Out and look what happens. We have the International Championship now. We have the United States Championship potentially coming home. So, I mean, it's just greatness, isn't it? But I'm going to tell you what. You're going to be facing those 2 members that were new members of Team Tap Out. You're going to be facing the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner, your XIW International Champion, and your XIW United States Champion, Gorilla Cruz, in a handicap match. You wanted to drop out and said you don't care if you got to go through Team Tap Out? Well, that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Because not only when my arm goes up, I've put your arse down. But I'm Team Tap Out. We're Team Tap Out. And when we tap in, you tap out. Enjoy the show, everyone. XIW Immortality. Ladies and gentlemen, we have breaking news for you. So, the T4 series went off without a hitch. And as we just heard from Armed Armageddon, Josh Armstrong, both Drew Tanner and Gorilla Cruz are members of Team Tap Out. The 5 is live. They have been confirmed. The Fave 5 of Team Tap Out, however you want to call them. The starting lineup is official. Your XIW Universal Heavyweight Champion, the man above all, prize fighter Quadri J. Your XXW Champion, one half of your XXW Tag Team Champions, Armed Armageddon, Josh Armstrong. Your XXW Extreme Champion, one half of your XXW Tag Team Champions, and soon to be XIW World Heavyweight Championship Champion again, the walking weapon, Jaden Walker. And now, who we saw what happened at night 1, your new XIW International Champion, the Portsmouth, Drew Tanner. Now, the Portsmouth Punisher, Drew Tanner, and Gorilla Cruz, both. Here, we saw what happened. And now, night 2 gets a little extra sauce added to it, because night 2 gets the pre-show. Like I said, night 1, we just got you right into it. Night 2 gets the pre-show. And that's because night 1 has the XXW showcase. And the XXW showcase is going to feature a lot of high-profile matches from XXW going into night 1, and then the pre-show night 2. And we wanted to wrap up the T4 series with match number 7, but it was supposed to be 3-on-3 war games and then a decision was going to be made. But AM Heat decided he runs Team Tap Out. He decided that he makes the decisions. So, I mean, AM Heat did have the worst showing, but would you look at this? Not only is Drew Tanner and Gorilla Cruz the newest members of Team Tap Out, but as you all saw in night 1, Drew Tanner walked away with gold. And the night 2 recap will show you what Gorilla Cruz did, but you gotta see it. So, that recap's gonna be, make sure you enjoy this pre-show because it's going to show you everything that you need to know. Gorilla Cruz did kick off that night and it was a great show. Tanner in the corner. So now the XIW International Championship and the XIW United States Championship are in Team Tap Out. AM Heat fighting for his life. We saw Gorilla Cruz win that triple threat, and I mean, it was just an impressive showing from the mayor of Ape City because every pinfall or submission that happened in the T4 series was done by that man, Gorilla Cruz. And what great teamwork that Tanner and Cruz was showing, and like I said, both of them impressed, did what needed to be done, and now Team Tap Out is stronger than ever. The mayor of Ape City grabbing AM Heat. Now it was supposed to be a 3-on-3 War Games match where a decision, nice dragon suplex by AM Heat. Now, I'm pretty sure AM Heat's not going to like Team Tap Out after this, but the T4 series wasn't about making friends. It was about making family. It was about doing what needed to be done, adding to the ranks. And we were looking for a 4th, and we found the starting lineup. AM Heat was going for that Canadian Destroyer. Tanner not having it. Your new XIW International Champion, Drew Tanner. And there's the United States Champion, Gorilla Cruz. Tanner, figure 4, locked in, Cruz watching. AM Heat trying to turn it, reversing the pressure, variation of an Indian Deathlock. Dante Chin right there. Mind you, this is elimination. AM Heat has to eliminate both members. Drew Tanner has AM Heat. AM Heat able to skip down with the chop block. AM Heat was showing his strength, lifting Cruz. What an amazing feat that was. Drew Tanner getting out of that hold. AM Heat with the reversal, but Tanner right there. AM Heat fighting off Tanner. The heart and resiliency of AM Heat. Snake eyes to Tanner. And Cruz right on the attack. Forearm to the back. Throwing AM Heat to the outside. Beautiful barrel flip from Gorilla Cruz. Just nobody there. AM Heat with a clothesline to Cruz. Smart strategy separating the two. AM Heat trying to see what he's going to do, but wasted too much time. Chop block from Cruz. Port City crossface. Port City crossface. Tanner wrenching back on the lower back of Tanner into the cover. And AM Heat will not stay down. Kick out at 2. Tackle to Cruz. AM Heat going inside. This is XIW Immortality. And Tanner just tossing AM Heat to the outside. Tanner throwing Heat back in. And Cruz right there. Cruz fired up. Tanner misses the knee. AM Heat with a shoulder block to Cruz. AM Heat running power slam. Kick out at 1 by Cruz. AM Heat trying to build some momentum. Get ahead of this thing. He said he didn't care if he had to go to the same tap out. Gorilla Cruz went for that city limits spear and nobody home. But there it is. Fist of granite. Cruz into the cover. Ladies and gentlemen, this was technically match 7 of the T4 series. And as we said, every pin in the T4 series was made by Gorilla Cruz. Even though it was Drew Tanner's Fist of Granite that knocked out. But that's the teamwork. That's what Team Tap Out is looking for. Catch one's the distraction. You see that? There was a punch from Cruz and then a punch from Tanner and knocked him out. Cruz gets the pin. And that's the teamwork we're looking for. That's what Team Tap Out is about. Your XIW International Champion. Your XIW United States Champion. Remember one thing. The 2-night event. The grand spectacular that is XIW Immortality. All storylines, all superstars, all champions show up, show out. It is the big show. We are here. 2-night event. You don't want to miss it. XIW Immortality.